Welcome back and thank you for staying with us. So September is National Preparedness Month. The Better Business Bureau serving Eastern Carolinas wants you to have the resources that you need to prepare for natural disasters. And this includes tips to guard against scams as hurricane season continues. So Nicole, thank you for coming, first of all.
Thanks for having me.
And so here's something I think people don't think of, but why is it so important to be prepared for scams during storm season?
Yeah, so having that knowledge of the red flags of scams is actually the best way to avoid them. So just knowing your research. Also, before a storm, the best thing to do is just go on bbb.org and see all the resources that we offer. We offer the ability to search for local businesses such as roofers that you might need in case of damage, and you can see if they have complaints or if they have a really good rating with us and just feel more confident picking them.
So talk to me about what you typically see and the scammers doing kind of like after the storm. What are they doing? So
we do see reports pretty much after every kind of major storm, hurricane, about fly-by-night contractors. We also call them storm chasers. So they knock on doors of people who have damage to their homes, and they'll say things like, you know, we can help you out, give you a really good price. But the problem is that they may not be licensed, or they just might not keep promises, or they might do shoddy work. So you should also never feel pressured to go with someone who's at your door offering work. You should always be doing research and get everything in writing.
And so typically, what would someone like to need to have in their preparedness kit, aside from the things like Band-Aids and gauze that we have to, first aid? What are some other things that they need to protect themselves with?
Yeah, it's super important to have that ready because it's actually a really good way to protect yourself from price gouging, those high prices that during emergencies. Having those supplies already will help you avoid that. So experts recommend that when you're thinking of what to put in there, think of your whole family, including pets, and you need enough water for a few days. You need flashlights and extra batteries in case of power outages. And we actually have a full list on bbb.org.
I remember during one storm, I feel like it was a Florida storm, and they had all these people out there gouging prices, selling bags of ice for like $10, $20. Is that legal or is that illegal?
So we do want you to report that if you see price gouging. It is something that you want to report to us, also the Attorney General's office. And yeah, again, have the supplies you need so that you can avoid those super hiked up prices. That's definitely not ethical.
All right, we got to wrap up, but tell us real quickly that address again.
Yeah, the address for so bbb.org is super important to go on there, and you can find a bunch of information.
All right, thank you so much. We're going to take a little bit of break. We got a lot more coming up. Before we go, let's take a little breather and a live look over Myrtle Beach. It's 9:26, you guys. We'll see you in just a few.